It's the end of a show. I throw my body down and slip into the grind.
I'm glad that almost everybody made it, band-wise. Yeah, and everyone's just been really, really, really cool. It's nice to go to a festival and know that you assume that everyone's going to be cool and nice, and the audience is going to be not rowdy. I liked on the list of rules how it said there are no assholes here, so don't be an asshole. It's like, that's in writing, and it should be in writing at almost every festival.
Your love makes a fool of you, you can't seem to understand. A heart doesn't play by rules, and love has its own demands. But I'll be there to take care of you if
I know that Pontins is a holiday resort, but I don't know what you mean by a whole holiday when you say that in relation to this place. But it's unique for sure.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I feel like unless you grew up with it, it really takes you outside of normal life. So I guess that works in a holiday sort of way. But how when I hear the song when Madonna's on a holiday, it's like this is not what pops up in my mind when I hear palm trees or something.
Quite like the way that the first person I saw when I came in was Dave sitting at the TV on the radio, so I like the whole thing of the bands mingling with everyone else. So yeah, that was fantastic.
I wanted to get Pussy Galore and Nina Simone and Alice Coltrane and Sun Ra and Pharoah Sanders and
He had no seance money.
yeah, I mean Pharoah. We didn't really try to get Pharoah, but that would be great.
But I think a lot of people had scheduling conflicts too. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, when we first got offered to do it, I immediately sat down and made a list of like 70 acts.
Yeah.
Immediately, like without like taking a breath. Like this is,
Yeah.
you know.
Did you know that Jaleel and I completely backed out of that because we thought that you and Dave would go for it?
Well, yeah, and I
did.
did go for it, but then I also felt that I was like, oh right, they didn't ask me to curate it.
Yeah,
they asked people in the radio to curate it.
A couple other people. But Jaleel and I were just like, OP, we can let go 2 other people, let you guys figure out. Because I knew that everyone that you picked I would be into.
But that's not how we all picked.
No, I know.
Ultimately,
I ultimately
yeah.
did, but no,
Yeah.
at the first
It's
round I was
clarified.
just like, no way am I going to get in the middle of that.
It's incredible because we knew they would pick a bunch of cool stuff. We knew there would be a bunch more bass drops. So we're honored. There's a bunch of people that have been an inspiration for a long time here.
I was just really excited. I've been a fan of this for a long time. And my old band was in this band called the Mid Chicks, and they wanted us to come to Europe with them to do a tour, and we never went because we couldn't afford it. So I was like, that's a big regret in my music career, I suppose. And this is like the next best thing. ATP and TV on the radio, 2 bucket list things in one one go.
So, like, what about this year? What's going to happen for you guys? Like after the festival and the rest of the year, are you looking at?
See into the future.
What's the planning looking like?
We're going to put out a single probably by, I think it's going to be the end of July. It's not going to be vinyl only, although that's what
I mean,
you're thinking.
vinyl and digital.
Yeah, vinyl and digital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Is that like in
Maybe
the run-up to something else, or?
full-length Teddy Ruxpin only
Just cassettes
album
that you can only put into a talking animatronic bear.
of a new albums with the material.
The bear will be sold separately, but will also have TV on the radio tattoos, full sleeve plushie.
Hi, my name is Teddy Ruxpin. Can you and I be friends?
Yeah.
I really enjoy talking to people.
I would like you.
Teddy Ruxpin, the storytelling bear, comes with illustrated book and cassette from Worlds of Wonder.
Like, we might write a bunch more things and make a record, but
we're trying
to
approach it as casually as possible so as not to scare it away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very
It's
good
like
way
trying to catch a rabbit without a net or a weapon. It's like just trying to sneak up on whatever happens next.
A rabbit who's like, please don't put me back in that room. Don't do it. You guys get weird.
Yeah, there'll probably be more songs about cold beverages and not living by the ocean.
Yeah.
No.
Songs about no more fish.
Songs about
whatever kind of.
How did I find time to make this music when I have to work so hard to get food? I don't know.
I have to fight off marauders. I'm taking my one apple from the museum. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be like. I mean, I think the fact that you can make a record basically on your phone now is probably going to affect all of that.
Yeah. You can only hear so many records
I know,
at a time or in a lifetime.
It's true. It's going to be kind of a fine... I think it's going to be a fine mist. Unless everything collapses. And then, you know, a lot of people will have to go and perform live for a while, and then someone will put together something that can play music.
You wish you could chart, like, the popular forms of music or entertainment during the collapse of empire, like throughout a succession of time, and then find some algorithm.
Yeah, to predict what it'll be.
Predict it, and then
it's not going to be
make a hit.
Yeah,
off
it's
that
going to be a hit song. It's not going to be Nero playing a fiddle as Ruben Burns. It's going to be somebody in the full blast of an explosion hitting a sampler, or just an iPad.